31-27. Darnold threw for 300 yards. He threw over 300 yards, threw for over 300 yards. He threw for 3 touchdowns. Matthew Stafford was Matthew Stafford, 374, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. He was sacked, I think, once. The story of the game was in a competitive game, Seattle's defense, they made stops when they needed to, and they held down the fort at home. So now they're going to be playing in Santa Clara in a couple of weeks. You know, um, it's been a great season for the Rams. At the end of the day, Matthew Stafford further shows why he belongs in the Hall of Fame on the first ballot, and he will get there. They didn't lose because of Matthew Stafford. That's for damn sure. Basically, it was literally Seattle winning that game instead of the Rams giving them that game. So they made plays when they need to make plays. So now the question has been answered about Sam Darnold, the unwanted quarterback. A lot of teams didn't believe that he could get a team to the Super Bowl and win. Now it looks like, in all likelihood, they should be heavy favorites versus the Patriots. That Patriots team I saw today, they have no chance of winning that game. Listen, unless, I'm just going to be honest with you, unless something dramatic happens, and unless the Seahawks just underestimate the Patriots, in which they won't. And I know this isn't the same Patriots team that played versus Seattle like many moons ago, like uh over 10 years ago, because it's kind of funny now they get some get back, because we all know that Super Bowl in which basically Pete Carroll literally undermined his running back. He undermined everybody just because he was trying to help get Russell Wilson the Super Bowl MVP, to where he basically did not want to give the ball to Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch would have been the Super Bowl MVP, but they conspired against Marshawn Lynch. Basically the coaching staff, the offensive coordinator, Pete Carroll, because Pete Carroll had a lot of favoritism towards Russell Wilson, and Russell Wilson's career has never been the same because of that. A lot of people don't respect him, which I think Russell Wilson, if you look at his numbers are great. His touchdown interception ratio is amazing. He has good numbers, but that interception that he threw in the Super Bowl is going to hunt him pretty much the rest of his career and post career. I think that Super Bowl is going to hinder him from getting into the Hall of Fame eventually. I think he'll eventually get into the Hall of Fame, but he won't be a first, second, might not even be a third ballot. It's going to be one of those situations where we may be arguing about Russell Wilson should be in the Hall of Fame 10 years after his eligibility. But I think it's interesting. It's going to be these teams. I am going to be completely honest with you. I think Seattle is going to smash the Patriots. The only way the Patriots win that game, like I said, if Sam Darnold just completely collapse, just falls apart, which I don't think he will, because he has a lot to prove. He wants to send a message to all the teams that just decided they didn't want to sign him to a long-term contract. They didn't want to keep him because they felt like he couldn't win the big one. Well, he has a chance to send a message in the next couple of weeks. I think that Seattle will win this game convincingly. And when I say convincingly, I wouldn't be surprised if if the score is a blowout. I wouldn't be surprised if the Patriots don't score no more than 3 points. That defense that Seattle's got, yeah. But with that being said, I'm going to break down the Super Bowl. This your boy Town. I'm out.